Alright, so this map doesn't show it, but on here you guys see this is where I'm currently at. I'm going to be walking this line right here and all the way up and back through this line and back. For some odd reason it doesn't show it on here, but from what I remember from the other sign down there, it was at 2.9. Yeah, 2.9 miles, so almost 3 miles. I'm most likely going to get confused right in here, because last time I was in here, that's where the disc golf stuff was at. So, let's hit the trail. Also, be safe if you walk this trail, guys. Alright guys, we are on the trail. I did download an app last night. I got a stick stuck to my leg. I did download an app last night called Trailheads. I think it's called Trailheads. To make sure I'm on the right trail. You see Eva there talking to me. You can see I'm on the proper trail. But yeah, this is gonna be a good walk. According to this, it usually takes 1 hour and 2 minutes at a steady pace of walk pace. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about, you can see where one golf head comes, or disc head comes down right there. They've got it merged with the main trail, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just at those T intersections they need to mark it so people don't get confused. Like this goes towards another disc course right there, and as you can see by this marker, it's properly placed and we're still on the right trail. According to my GPS, I'm on the right trail also. See, there's another golf course or disc course right there, number 6. Some parts are marked properly and some are not. This is my only second time being here. So, the first time I had my mom with me and we got lost. That's a good 45-degree incline right here. Holy man. So, Eva just said something dirty to me. She said next time we go hiking together, she's gonna fuck me in the woods. I'm teasing. She didn't say that. Alright guys, I want to walk for a few more minutes and bring you guys back. You guys, you also gotta be careful hiking like this. This is not a heavily wooded area, but stuff like this happens a lot. So if you're hiking by yourself, just pay attention to your surroundings. This wasn't here the last time me and my mom walked through here about a week ago. This is fresh, so it happened within the last, I want to say probably 4 or 5 days. You can see where people climbed over it, or that's just the way the debris hit whenever it landed. But that's a dead tree. Looks like it got cut at the base, or not, it didn't cut. Looks like the roots rotted out and fell. Yeah, that's what happened. That's fresh. But yeah, if you guys are out by yourself hiking, be careful. And just pay attention to your surroundings, guys. You don't want stuff falling from you, or falling and hitting you in the head. And look at that river. It's rushing today. You can see it flowing. You can see where it flooded, where it rained earlier in the week. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. I would go down there and walk around, but it looks really muddy and I don't got the proper boots on for that. I just got tennis shoes on. Alright, let's get back on this trail. Yeah, that's the Silver Creek. It usually kicks up mud. So, it's more upstream where the mud comes at. If we go further upstream, it starts getting clearer. But when it gets closer to the river, Ohio River, it starts getting muddier and muddier. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back onto the trail. Alright. This part right here, when I walked through here the other day with my mom, was actually really nice to see. I'm still along the riverside there, Silver Creek. Today I am alone technically, but I'm not, because I said, like you seen a second ago, I do got Eva on the phone with me, because this is our time of day to talk, because LDR stuff. But yeah, that's a good walk today. I'm only 16 minutes in the trail. Yep, about 16 minutes in. You can see Eva there, all big-eyed, because I put her on camera there. That tree's gonna be the next tree to fall, because it gets no root system right there. You can see the cliffside. See if I get a good image without walking into the grass too much. You can see that's going to be the next tree to fall when it starts to die. I thought I heard a rattle from a rattlesnake. There's no rattlesnakes in this area, but I could have sworn I heard a rattle from a rattlesnake. No, there's no snake. I don't see any. I might have just hit a stick just right and made it that sound. Again, guys, pay attention to your surroundings for safety reasons, because animals and humans are out and about. You never know what you're going to get. Alright, guys. Guys, always remember, when you guys go on a hiking trail like this, always remember to let your friends and family know where you're at and what you're doing. So if an emergency happens, they can find you in a hurry. And take your phone with you. That way someone can GPS locate your phone if they need to. So if something happens, they can locate you faster. And stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. It doesn't matter if it's cool out, cold out, or hot out. Always stay hydrated. Right now I got a camel pack on my back. I'm using it mainly for weight, but when I hit the halfway point, I'm going to start drinking on it. That way by the time I get to the end of the trail, I won't be as tired. But yeah. I think this place is haunted. I heard someone say hey. I don't see nothing. Alright. Guys, I might be paranoid. Yeah, there's a lot of fallen trees in this area. Alright, guys. Always remember that safety tip. There's a better look at the creek here. I'm not gonna get too close to the edge there because I don't want this to mudslide on me. It's moving pretty quick today. I think it's going to rain again later. I'm not sure. The clouds outside look pretty cloudy, so it might rain again soon, and that will increase that. If it does, it does. Hopefully it does after I get done hiking, because I don't want it to do it while I'm hiking. Alright guys, if I was staying on the S trail, I'll turn right here and go back. But I'm on the F trail, so that means I keep going straight, guys. As you guys can see on the GPS map, I stay on the track. So we're making good pace. I got good heart rhythm going on. We're still along the riverside, and I'm coming up on that spot that you guys seen last weekend. I'm gonna walk up on it when I get there, I'll show you guys the view of that river again, or the creek, my bad. Alright guys, always remember to be safe. Ooh yeah. As you guys remember, last week the grass was down a little bit more. It's not as healthy as it is today, but this is that spot I found that one time when I got lost. As you guys can see, this looks like a good fishing spot. Sit down a chair right here. It's cast out. It's a nice little hangout spot. And you guys don't have to worry, there's no alligators out this far north because it's too cold up here. Even during the summertime, there's no alligators in this area. And you don't have to worry about snakes either unless someone released one in the area for some stupid ass reason. Which is rare, and the snake usually dies pretty quick because the predators in the area and it's too cold for them. There's nowhere to sunbathe. There's no hot spots, no hot rocks for them. Like right now it feels like it's 57 Fahrenheit out. I haven't checked the temperature yet. It's chilly, but it's not cold. It's chilly enough to keep you nice and chill while you're hiking. That way your body temperature stays at a good, reasonable temp, which is always good. Hoping that's a squirrel I just heard. I'm recording just in case it's something else. Yeah, it's a squirrel. It's too high up in the tree now. Alright guys, let's get back at it. I'm stopping too much rest areas. Guys, I'm going to record this spot. If I didn't have my GPS, this would confuse me because I just came up to a T. This show's going that way, which is right. This way, I don't know what it is, but it takes me off the GPS trail. So I'm going to keep going this direction. And I keep stopping too much to look around. I think something's stalking me, which is scary if that's the truth. I might die in the woods. That's gonna be my title. I might die in the woods. I need to have a thumbnail with a giant cat chasing me in the woods or something. That'd be funny. It's good nature steps right here, these roots, as you guys can see. Oh, don't fall. Oh, it's a good workout right here. It's good steps. Nature, natural steps. I don't see that too often. Oh. Mosquito was in my face. Oh, that was a little. Yeah, I need to lose more belly fat. I'll leave the camera on for a little bit so you guys can hear me breathe hard and groan under the weight. Oh, squirrel. Hopefully you guys see now on the camera. I didn't get time to see that and show it to Eva on the phone. This looked like a fresh drop. Oh, termites ate it. There's the, I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. There's a trail marker. So at that T intersection, I bet that was a shortcut for that. Which that's what it looks like to me now. Which I'd rather take the other way because I feel like it was longer. And I'm trying to burn fat. Mainly the fat around my organs. Yeah, we're on the proper trail. So no horseback riding. This is for hiking only. So if you bring a horse in here, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Ooh, look at all these fallen trees. Holy crap. That's bad. Look at this, babe. That's fallen trees right here. That's fresh. You see the cut right there? You can see that's fresh. That happened within the last day or two. No, it was pretty windy out the other day when the storm came through. But yeah, that's the end of their life if they're falling over like that. It looks like this is a floodplain. I'm feeling raindrops. I think it's raining. But thanks to the tree cover, it's covering me, so I'm fine for right now. Which my camera is waterproof. I'm not worried about it. Some beautiful pine trees. They look sickly though, like they've been burnt. Well, not burnt, like they're not getting enough water. Which don't make any sense because this is a good flat area for them to collect water. They're pretty dry, which is sad. Pine trees, you never want to see them dry because if they're dry or dead like this one, either something's in the root system killing them off or there's not enough water in the area. Pine trees are our earliest trees to have. They're like, I think they're first species of trees that ever grew on Earth, according to scientists. I could be wrong on that. It might be something else. I think pine trees came later on now I'm thinking about it. And here I am in the part of the video giving you some wrong education. Yes, sir, Bob. Alright, guys. Eva's right. I should have brought my umbrella. Some rains are starting to drop. I'm still in the tree cover, so it's protecting me for the most part, but I can hit some gaps and it starts hitting me. But I don't need to worry about that until I get to the end of the trail. I think I just walked through the only plain area where it's open, where there's no trees and stuff. I can hear the raindrops hitting above me right now. Which, it's not going to stop me from hiking unless it starts pouring. And I got no choice but to run back because I'm already on the back side of this trail. There's no way I can get to my car in the next 15 minutes. Yeah, Eva's mad at me because I didn't bring my umbrella. I'll be okay. It's only water. If it was acid, it'd be a different story. But since it's water, water makes you stronger. Especially if it goes inside of you. Alright guys, if it wasn't for this marker and the GPS I'm working on, or using, this spot right here would confuse me. So it's a good thing this marker's right here on this trail, because I would have got lost and turned in a random direction. But we're doing okay, guys. We're at a good steady pace. Guys, help me find a phone mount for a Galaxy S24 to put on a backpack or a shoulder strap of some type. That way I don't have to hold my phone this whole time. I thought about getting one of those wrist things to stick on my wrist like a watch, but I don't know how that will work. I think that'd be heavy over time. And that loops back around to right there. That trail that we see over there, we're going to be on that side here in a minute. See this turn right here? It's going to take us back around, which is pretty cool. See? I like trails like that snake around like that, because if you're tired or something, you want to lose some energy, or not lose some energy, you want to gain some steps, you can easily cut through and you'll still be on the same trail. At the same time, I hate it because it gives you an option to cheat if you want, and I'm not trying to cheat. I want to keep up at a certain pace, keep at a certain trail or steps, which I'm currently at 392, which don't sound right. I should be more than that, especially with me walking almost a 3-mile hike. I should be around 6,000 steps. Then again, I keep stopping my arm to play with the camera, so that might be another thing. Here lately, I've been thinking about getting that Whoop wristband to stick on my arm. That way it can keep track of my heart rate, keep track of my calorie burning, and you can leave it on while you're sleeping. I thought about getting that. I can do the same with this watch that you can see here. It's a Galaxy S3. I think it's a S3. It's an older one. But I can't leave it on when I'm sleeping, and I gotta charge it in random parts of the day if I do something like that. So later on, probably shortly after Eva gets her, I might get me and her one. That way we can keep track of our heart rates, our body mass and stuff like that. That way we can stay healthy together, baby. So I'm at a good steady pace, guys. I feel the fat burning. Well, not the fat. I feel something burning. Not sure what's burning, but something's burning. Hopefully it's good stuff burning. Or bad stuff burning, my bad. Good stuff need to stay and get better and healthier. Oh look, we're next to the golf course. Now watch me get a golf ball smacked in my face, and I just walked through a spider's web back there. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was a pretty big web that I walked through. Alright. Look at this, guys. This is a beautiful view right here. It's a good field right here. You can see 2 of the disc golf courses over there. And if you look in this direction, you can see the other the golf course. But this is a beautiful view right here. Real beautiful. I hope they never tear it down and put something stupid here. I'm sure they will. Humans always do. See how the trail combines with the disc course area. If you guys ain't paying attention to the markers or using the GPS like I am, I don't think you get lost. I don't like it. Hey guys, so I might have to walk the disc golf part because this tree I think is falling down onto the trail. I'm gonna walk it, see what's going on. You guys can be with me. I'm pretty sure this tree's falling down onto the trail itself. I might be wrong. Maybe it's the angle. No horses. Yeah, this is just the way the tree is. Fuck, you gotta duck your head, and there could be a lot of... Yeah, I'm hitting cobwebs right now. I'm ducking, guys. Oh, that's a huge tree log. Yeah, I should have took the disc course. I might have to walk to the left here, like everybody else has. Look at that, you can see where a termite's been eating on it. So I'm gonna have to walk here and come back up to get back on the trail according to the GPS. You guys are probably freaking out. Why are you using GPS? They don't make any sense. You're cheating at hiking. The reason why I'm using GPS, because look at these golf courses or disc courses. I'm going to get intercepted on them and get lost. So I'm using GPS as much as possible, so I know I'm in the right area. I see someone else hiking right now. Alright, back to what I'm doing. Back to the regular program. Alright guys, so I got some good news. On this weight loss journey I've been on so far, I stopped paying attention to the scale at work and been using the one at home because it's more accurate. And I don't got heavy stuff on me. At work, I maybe lost 15 to 10 pounds, which is good. But on my home scale, which is more accurate, because when I stand on the scale, I'm butthole naked. I got nothing on me but my body. But according to that scale, I went from 298 down to 268. That was my weigh-in on Thursday. And on Friday for lunch at work, I decided to treat myself because I went down 20 pounds. And might have got a little too much to eat, I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's that. Then again, I didn't poop after I eat. I didn't poop at all yesterday. Well, I did in the evening time before I went to bed, but I didn't weigh myself after the poop. I should have done that. But I went from 268 up to 287 because I had a soda for sugar intake, because I haven't had a sugar intake in a while. I see deer tracks. So there was a deer walking through here at one point. Anyways, I'm getting distracted like an ADD person. But I went from 268 up to 287 because of the food I ate on lunch. So I'm hoping by Monday or Tuesday I'm back down to 268. I am losing weight, or I am losing body fat, which is good. This is a steep incline, so I'm walking slow. So I got proof of this, which I may or may not put the photos in this video. I might not. I might just tell you guys. But I'm going to tell you guys just in case I don't put the photos in. Currently, my pants, when I wear them, it looks like I'm constantly sagging. Which I'm not. I'm not sagging at all, but it looks like I'm always sagging because of this. And I'm always showing my butt. Whenever I bend over, like my butt crack. Or like I call it my dick line in the front. You bodybuilders will know what I'm talking about out there. But this morning when I was getting dressed to go hiking this morning, I was like, I wonder if I could pull my pants up higher than I normally do. And I did. I got the backside almost to my true waist area, which is good. And that means when I bend over, my butt crack ain't showing no more, which I'm really happy about. I just gotta lose the gut in the front. Then I can start bringing my pants back up to my true waist height, which I'm really excited about. And you guys are probably wondering, what is your true waist height? A lot of people get this confused. Most people put their pants on. Hold on, I gotta look at the GPS, see where I'm at. So I'm turning right here. Most people will get that confused. What they will do is they put on their pants and they think wherever their pants goes up to, that's their true waist height. Your true waist height is half an inch to an inch below your belly button, or right at your belly button, depending on what you're wearing. Right at your belly button is usually when you're wearing a business suit, army fatigues, or something like that. There's the golf course right there, guys. But I consider my true waist height like 1 finger below my belly button, because that's all I've been taught all my life. My grandpa taught me that when I was younger, that your pants height is 1 finger's width below your belly button. And he was ex-military. He was in World War II a long time ago. But I always saw that as my true waist height. And as I got older, I got fatter. And since I was going from a young age to an older age, we couldn't afford clothes all the time for me. I used to get hand-me-downs from my brother from time to time. Not always. My mom did do what she could to make sure I had proper clothes growing up. But there are times I had to wear my brother's pants because of my overweight. I started getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And the gut in the front started pushing my pants line down lower and lower and lower. And this is really muddy right here, guys. Looks like somebody been riding their bike through here. But my true waist height started dropping down. Eva just got an order online for our store in the Philippines. She's excited. She's screaming it right now in my ear. But my true waist height, I always seen it at 1 finger's width below my belly button. And the fact that I got my backside of my pants up to that position where I'm not showing my butt crack anymore, I'm really happy about that. I just got to lose the gut in the front. Then I'll have my pants at my true waist height. Alright, so guess I'm reconnecting with the, yeah. I remember this was where me and Mom came through, because there's the old trailheads. We went that way because we stayed on the FS trail, so I'm reconnecting with the FS trail. Going this way because that's according to the GPS. But back to what I was saying. I'll say within the next month or two, my gut should be low enough where I can bring my pants up to my true waist height, and I can't wait for that, to tell you the truth. Because when Eva gets here, when we go to the courthouse to get married, what I like to do is have a 3-piece suit on so I can look really nice and neat. So I can look really nice and neat. And Eva said something inappropriate in my ear, and it made me lose track of thought. I'm not going to repeat what she said. But I'm trying to get to the waist height, my true waist height, mainly so I can wear that suit, so I can look good in the photos. Also, that means I lost the proper body weight that I need to lose, so I can stay healthier. My goal is not to die until I'm in my 90s. Why is that? June, in the next month, is my birthday. I'll be 40 years old. I want to die in my 90s or older. Mainly so when me and Eva start having kids, I can see my grandkids. I want to be alive until I see my grandkids. If I can see my grandkids, I know I did good in life. If my kids don't have kids before I pass away, I'll still be happy with it, because I know... Oh, I just went off the GPS. I started walking towards the golf course there because I got distracted. But I know I did good in life, because my kids would eventually have kids. And I figure if I stay alive until my 90s, because if I stay alive until my 60s, that means the kids should be close to, like, if we have kids before I turn 42, when I'm in my 60s, my kids should be in their early 20s. They should be finding their partners in life and start having kids. And by the time I'm in my 80s, if they haven't had kids by the time they're in their 30s, they can start having kids around then, roughly. I'm not going to put the pressure on them to have kids. If they have kids, they have kids. If they don't, that's okay too. As long as my legacy continues. Because that's one thing I'm always worried about, my legacy continuing in life. I went from talking about my weight loss to talking about my future, and it got really sad for a second. But back to what I was saying about my weight loss. I am losing weight. I am losing body fat. I know I'm going to be plateauing when I get closer to my 200s, because muscle mass will start gaining weight, and that's where people start thinking they're not losing weight because their muscle mass can't say it, their muscle mass catches up to their body fat, and they get confused thinking they're not losing weight when they really are. When that happens, guys, don't get discouraged, don't get sad and depressed and start eating unhealthy. Go to your local physician, nutrition. Fuck, that's steep. I need to rest and fix my pants. Go to your local physician, have them do blood work on you and a body fat on you so you can see where you're at. Alright, guys. I don't know why my camera's doing that. It's acting weird. I don't know. But I just came out of the trailhead right there. This is a better map. We're walking the Flatwoods Trail. We started here. We walked this whole trail. It's orange part. And we just came out right here. And we got this right here. Which according to that's 0.5 miles right there. So you guys can see that, and we're going to be walking over there to start that blue part. The reason why I'm holding the camera is because I'm letting it charge on the dock right now, because yeah, it almost died on me. I had 10% left on the camera itself. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, guys, as you can see, this is the start of the Trillium Trail, which continues the Flatwoods Trail. So we're going to start it up. And next time you guys see me, I should be at my car. Well, I'm going to be recording off and on in this part of the trail because it's only 0.5 miles. So we're making good time, guys. Guys, I missed the recording of that woodpecker that lives in this area. It's on the other side of that tree right there. Alright, I put the camera back on my hat because I'm missing good things on recording, guys. I'm sorry. Like that woodpecker it was pretty big. It's healthy. I missed catching that on camera. And he was right next to me at the start of the trailhead and I didn't know it. It sounds like there's more animals on this side of the trail than the previous trail I was on. I haven't walked this path yet. This is the first time I'm walking this part of the path. The FS trail I was on, I only walked the S trail until just today. And you got some squirrels playing. The F part, I walked it for the first time today. See, we're on the FT trail now. We're still on the Flatwoods. So that's the part I was walking, which is 2.9 miles, as you see in the map back there. Which it might as well be 3 miles, it feels like. Then again, I don't walk this long doing ups and downs. Walking in a wooded area, it slows you down a little bit. But we're making good time, guys. And there's the golf course over there. So far on this part of the trail, it's very smooth. I kind of like it, at the same time I don't. When it's smooth like this, it feels more of a walking path than a trail. I don't like that. I like Perrin Park because of that, because you get to see different stuff. I don't like the concrete, walking on the concrete. I like this more nature style walking. I think that's the reason why I'm taking to these woods so well. I need to go up north towards Henryville Forestry and Charlestown Forestry, because I got some really nice trails out there. I walked them when I was younger with friends and on school trips. I would like to go and find these trails and walk them again. Because there's some really good trails out there from what I remember. Yes, look at that squirrel, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there getting some nuts. As it lost its nuts. I even lost a wristband here. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. I'm looking down at it, pointing at it. It's blue. I forgot to blow my nose before I started hiking. I probably had this whole time sound like a nasal congestion the whole time I'm hiking. The trail is starting to go up here, uphill a little bit, so I think I'm going to get a little workout before I get back to my car, it looks like. Which I'm okay with. I am sweating a little bit. I feel it coming down my back. So I am burning fat, which is always a good sign. When you sweat, you're burning fat. You're burning calories. Which is always good, guys. Always good. And I am not a nutrition expert or a workout expert. I'm just pointing out the facts of how my body's working. If it works for me, it can work for you guys. As I'm coming up towards the end of the trail, once I get done with this hike, I am going to call it for today. I might come back out here tomorrow. As you guys can see, that's the end of the trail right there. I smell dog poop. I might have stepped in some dog poop and didn't realize it. Nope, I didn't. But you guys, this has been a fun trail. I am definitely going to come back and walk it again tomorrow and record it again. So stay tuned for the next video. Remember, guys, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification so you guys can see when my videos go live. My videos go live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. EST. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys, and thanks for everything you guys been doing as my community so far. I love it. Keep up the good work. As we grow together. Love you guys.
Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye bye.